Hello, this is Fateul Islam. Welcome to the mini story lesson for the big picture. Let's start right now. Athena was the most famous dog in the world. Who was the most famous dog in the world? Athena. Athena was the most famous dog in the world. Was she the most famous dog in the world? Or was she the most famous cat in the world? Of course, Athena was the most famous dog in the world. Where was she the most famous dog? In the world and all of the world. She was the most famous dog in all of the world. Why was she so famous? Well, I'll tell you. First, Athena memorized 92,000 songs and played them all on the piano. How many songs did Athena memorize? She memorized 92,000 songs. Did she memorize 97,000 songs? No, she didn't. She didn't memorize 97,000 songs. She memorized 92,000 songs. How many did she memorize? 92,000. She memorized 92,000 songs. What did she memorize? Songs. She memorized songs. She memorized. And how did she play the song? On what? On the piano. She played 92,000 songs on the piano. Who memorized 92,000 songs? Well, of course, Athena, the most famous dog in the world, memorized 92,000 songs and played them all on the piano. Amazing. So he memorized 92,000 songs and played them on the piano. That's amazing. But there is more. Athena also learned the guitar too. And she integrated the guitar with the piano. She played every song on both piano and the guitar at the same time. What did she also learn? The guitar. She also learned to play the guitar. Could Athena play 92,000 songs on the guitar? Yes, she could. She could play 92,000 songs on the guitar, and she could play 92,000 songs on the piano. In fact, she integrated the guitar with the piano. She played both at the same time. Did she combine the guitar with the piano? Yes, she did. She mixed them. She combined them. She did both together. She integrated her guitar skills and her piano skills. She put them together. She mixed them in a useful way. What did Athena integrate? She integrated her guitar playing with her piano playing. Did she integrate her guitar playing with her car driving? No. She did not. She never played the guitar while driving. She is too dangerous. She integrated her guitar with piano playing. She played her guitar and the piano at the same time. She integrated these two skills. Who integrated guitar with the piano? Athena integrated guitar with the piano. She integrated guitar playing with the piano playing. She could play both at the same time with different legs, of course. 2 legs on the piano, 2 legs on the guitar. But that is not all, there is more. Athena was one amazing dog. Because next, she became a contestant in boxing matches. She could fight. She was a tough dog. Did she become a contestant, a competitive player in boxing matches or in basketball game? Well, in boxing matches. She became a contestant in boxing matches. What kind of matches? In a match is just like a fight. Match is a fight. In boxing matches. She became a contestant in boxing fights. She became a contestant in boxing matches. Was she a contestant in boxing matches? Yes, she was. What was she a contestant in? Boxing matches. She was a contestant in boxing matches. What kind of matches, what kind of fights was she a contestant in? Boxing matches, fighting matches. So, she was a contestant in boxing matches and she won every fight. She beat everyone that she fought. How many fights did Athena make? Well, she won every fight. In fact, she won 6,022 fights. Athena won 6,022 boxing matches. 6,022 fights. She beat every single person she fought. She was a contestant in 6,022 boxing matches and she won all 6,022. Amazing! What an amazing dog! But there is still more. Athena got a little bored. She could play the piano and the guitar at the same time. She was fighting and beating everybody? No, something new. So next, she decided to learn languages. She learned 55 languages perfectly. Athena became a noted linguist. Did she become an expert linguist, an expert language learner? Yes, she did. She became a noted linguist, a famous expert linguist. What kind of linguist was she? She was a noted linguist, a famous expert linguist. How many languages could Athena speak perfectly? 55. Athena could speak 55 languages perfectly. She was a noted linguist. Who was a noted linguist? Athena. Athena was a noted linguist. Was she a noted piano player? Yes, she was. She was also a noted piano player. She was a noted fighter. She was a noted guitar player, and now a noted linguist too. Why was she a noted linguist? Well, of course, because she could speak 55 languages perfectly. That's why she was a noted linguist. Well, finally, Athena became a little bored again, and she thought, what can I do next? What can I do next? She decided to become a president of the United Nations. And she did. Athena next became the president of the United Nations. Who became the president of the United Nations? Athena. Athena the dog, the most famous dog in the world. She became famous president of the United Nations because she ended all wars in all of the world. Athena ended all wars. What did she do? She ended all wars on earth. Who ended all wars on earth? Athena. Athena ended all wars on earth forever. She was the most famous president of the UN. She ended all wars on earth. She memorized 92,000 songs and played them on the piano. She played them on the guitar. She won 6,022 boxing matches. She spoke 55 languages perfectly. She was most famous dog all of the world. Now, of course, because she ended all wars, everyone in the world was happy. They all love Athena, most famous dog. Alright, that is the end of the mini story for the big picture. Listen to the mini story many times. Pause after every question. Shout your answer if you can. If you don't care, people think you are crazy. Shout the answer. If you are in a train, people think you are crazy. Keep quietly. Say something. But air come out of your mouth. Say something. You need to say the answer. Okay? আজকের এই ভিডিওটা যদি আপনাদের ভালো লাগে অবশ্যই লাইক করবেন, কমেন্ট করবেন এবং বেশি বেশি শেয়ার করে দেবেন এবং নেক্সট ভিডিও দেখার আমন্ত্রণ রইল। আজকের এই স্টোরিটা ছিল 10 নম্বরের স্টোরি। আমরা আস্তে আস্তে 10 নম্বরের স্টোরিটাতে চলে আসলাম। তাহলে 10 নম্বরের স্টোরিটাতে আসলাম এবং 10 নম্বরের স্টোরির যে শব্দ ওয়ার্ড মিনিংটা আপনারা নেক্সট ভিডিওতে পেয়ে যাবেন। টেক কেয়ার, আল্লাহ হাফেজ, বাই বাই।